Welcome to this GAT Labs overview of GAT Unlock. In this overview, we'll be going through every area that uses GAT Unlock and giving a short explanation of each area's purpose. We also have timestamps for each individual section being covered. As is the case with overviews, we won't be going in depth on how certain areas can be used. You can find that information in our separate how-to videos or by visiting our knowledge base at gatlabs.com. We highly recommend using our knowledge base. It's full of guides and helpful information to get you started. So what is GAT Unlock? In short, GAT Unlock is an add-on that allows admins to take more actions in GAT+. It is also required to have GAT Unlock enabled to use GAT Flow. GAT Unlock operates on the principle that access to documents or change of ownership of documents without the owner's knowledge or permission can only be accomplished with the active input of at least 2 people in the organization. The second person is the security officer, and is responsible for approving or denying requests submitted by the super admin. The security officer can be any member of the domain. When GAT Unlock is enabled, admins can generate access or change requests, but only security officers can approve them. An individual can be a member of both lists, but cannot approve their own requests. The security officer list for all domains is maintained and can only be modified by members of the GAT Labs team. If you have GAT Unlock, but you have not yet enabled it, you can email us at unlock@generalaudittool.com for instructions. GAT Unlock is included with all plans for educational domains. For Enterprise, Unlock is included in the Admin and Secure plan. Some of the uses of GAT Unlock include setting up email delegation within GAT+, setting email auto-forwarding within GAT+, change of ownership of drive files as well as altering drive files by adding and replacing existing permissions, copying drive files, viewing or downloading file contents, and viewing or downloading email contents. Let's start off in the Drive Audit section of GAT+. Within the different areas, you'll find GAT Unlock related features. File management. Using this action, you can change ownership of the files or folders you select. You can also add new contributors, viewers, or commenters to any file or folder you've selected. Select file copy. You can create a duplicate copy of any file or folder you've selected. Create a new access request. Using this, you can gain access to the contents of a file. If you do not have GAT Unlock enabled, you will only be able to view the metadata related to the file. Now we'll go to the top of the page to the next area. In the Share Drive tab, you'll find more GAT Unlock features. By selecting a shared drive, you can then use the Members Access Management button. This will allow you to add, remove, or replace shared drive permissions. Next, we'll move on to the Email Audit areas. In the Emails tab and the Email Content Search tab, you'll find the following GAT Unlock features. Create a new access request. With this feature, you can gain access to email contents. Without this feature, you can only see metadata related to emails, but not the actual contents. While using this feature, you can enable some additional requests, including download emails and remove emails. To view use cases for these features, we recommend going to our knowledge base. In the Users Audit area, we have the Email Info tab. Here you are able to set Gmail mail delegation or an email auto-forwarding policy for any user. With GAT Unlock, you can also set up pre-approval for your super admins to use GAT Unlock without needing approval from the security officer for each request. Pre-approval policies can only be created by the security officers. It is a one-time setup. That concludes our GAT Unlock overview. As always, we highly recommend visiting our knowledge base for guides and subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to visit our website to get a free 15-day trial of GAT+.